Youthful, kid-like energy. What does that look like? What does it look like to get it back? Right? I'm 48 years old, going on 50, and I still do things that I used to do as a kid effortlessly, easily. It's just me, and it's just the energy I have, it's the vibrance I have. Why and how? Well, I want to speak into that today. All right. So, a couple things here first. So, I want to share a photo with you. This photo that you're seeing right in front of you, this is a photo of a recent photo shoot that I did where I was literally jumping off the top of my car. And some of you may go, "You're 48 and you're doing that? What the heck? You're going to like break a leg or a knee or something." Nope. I did it effortlessly. It was actually really, really fun doing that. And now let me show you this photo. So you see in this photo, this is actually an insight into what I do for my cardio routine. And this is one of many different exercises and techniques that I do in my routine. And you look at that and you're just like, you're nuts. You're crazy. But that's what I love to do. I love being youthful with my energy. I love being like a kid with my energy. That's what it's all about. How do you get to that point? How do you bring back some of that youthful energy, some of that kid-like energy, and be able to do all the fun, all the fun things that you used to be able to do? How do you bring that back? Well, one of the ways you bring that back is through your food choices. One of the reasons why I'm still able to do everything that I'm able to do, the fun kid-like energy, jumping off of cars and different things like that. One of the reasons why I'm able to do all of that is because I literally stepped out of this industrial food matrix system. All right. The packaged foods, the box foods, the pre-made foods, all of that. I stepped out of that system and I began turning things over. I began paying attention to ingredients. I began educating myself on harmful ingredients like industrial seed oils, high fructose corn syrup, genetically modified ingredients, bioengineered ingredients, all of that stuff. I began to educate myself around all of that. And then I started making food choices that were more whole foods. So minimal ingredients, ingredients I can understand, but better yet, foods with only one ingredient. And then I'm adding in my own ingredients so that I know what's in it. And so, literally, most of the time, I feel like I eat like a king because I make my food good and it's all wholesome and it's all good for you. So and I set a priority on protein. So, protein first. And then, sometimes I'll add in the vegetables, but it's usually protein first. And then you've got like an avocado. Then you've got like all of that. So that's what I mean. That's how you begin to bring back that youthful energy. Because I'm going to tell you, whenever I stray off that path, maybe I have a night where I let my hair down a little bit and I indulge myself with something. My energy is not that great the next day. My focus is not that great the next day. My digestive system is not that great the next day. All this to say, one of the main reasons or one of the main things that you can do to start feeling more energetic and getting back that youthful kid-like energy is to stop buying foods that this worldly matrix food system has made. And if you don't understand the preference around matrix, then just stop buying foods that this world, that man has made. Buy foods that God has created for you because that is God's design for your life. God's design for your life is not for you to be in your 40s, 50s, and even 60s, and even beyond, and just be lack of energy and just not wanting to do anything. That's not God's design for you. Look, age is just a number, it is not your identity. Let me repeat that. Age is just a number. It is not your identity. I am living proof of that. I am 48 and I am very much athletic. The app that tracks my heart rate and all the stuff when I'm through going through my cardio routine says I'm an elite athlete. I kind of take that with a grain of salt because I'm like, I don't know about elite, but I know I'm extremely athletic at 48 and I feel amazing. And as a matter of fact, I feel like I'm at the prime of my life. Well, how you get there, how you get back to that spot, how you step out of allowing age to be your identity is through your food choices. That's how you do it. Not by going on a diet. I am not speaking about that at all. If you follow me for any amount of time, I'm very passionate about it never, ever, ever being about a diet ever again. It can't. It can never be about a diet again. All right. So that's one. Approach it. So number two is approach it like a journey where you're growing from both the ups, the downs, the challenges, the plateaus. You're growing from those. You're learning from those. You're getting stronger from those. You're not getting discouraged and throwing in the towel and then starting again when it's more convenient at a later time or any of that. You are embracing the journey in its entirely. Number three, you are making better food choices. You're not buying foods that are man-made. You're buying foods with minimal ingredients, maybe somewhat man-made, but acceptable, or you're buying foods with just one ingredient. What do I mean by one ingredient? Take a grass-fed ribeye steak. What are the ingredients in that? One, meat. That's what God designed. That is exactly what God has designed for you. Genesis chapter 9, God gave Noah all of the living things for food and consumption. Nothing God does is not good. So if God gave the living things for consumption, for food, then it must be good. It must be nutritious. All right. These man made foods, I'm going to tell you, they were not created for nutrition. Also, if you've followed me long enough, you've heard me say this. They were not created for your nutrition. They were not created for you, your health, or anything that has to do with your best interest. They were simply and solely created to produce addiction in you. And two, they were created to produce profit for them. I'm not going to dive into deep on how all that happens and all this other stuff. I'm just going to leave that there for you to think about. Those foods were created for your addiction. Let's take random thought here. Ranch flavored Doritos used to be a childhood favorite of mine. Bet you just can't eat one. Where did that slogan come from, right? You can't just eat one of those Doritos, can you? Right? They have been created to be, number one, addictive. And they have literally purposely been created to be perfectly delicious so that you come back for more. It's the perfect system of profit. But it's wreaking havoc on your health. It's wreaking havoc on your digestive system. It's wreaking havoc on your weight. And I'm not just speaking about just Doritos. I'm speaking about the whole thing entirely. Doritos was just the example, but you get the point. Youthful energy, getting back that youthful kid-like energy, being able to do all the things that you really would like to do, but you're just too worn out, or maybe things are achy, and they're achy from inflammation, and the inflammation is from what? The foods you're eating. So the solution is not to take a pill, not to go to the doctor or anything like that. The solution is using your food as medicine. That's the solution. I mean, I could say it all kinds of different ways. It all comes back to the same point that I'm trying to make here. So buy things with minimal ingredients. Better yet, buy things with one ingredient. Get creative with some spices, different flavors. Create your own flavors on your own so you know what's in it. And turn the freaking thing over. Always turn things over. Look at the ingredients. Educate yourself on the ingredients. Shoot, get on an assessment call with me for free and let me point you in the direction on what those ingredients are, what the things are that you need to look for. At least give me that opportunity. Don't rob yourself of a free assessment call with me. Get on one with me. Or you can join my mini educational boot camp. It's 3 one-on-one sessions with me for only $97. They're intense, they're extensive, they are deep stuff, and you will walk away empowered and forever changed in such an empower and freedom way. Meaning you're going to walk away with more freedom with your food choices than you ever have before. And so those are your two options, two action steps. Either book a free call with me and ask me questions and let me help you, or just join my mini educational boot camp for only $97. So with that, if you like today's video, I encourage you, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and adjust the notifications so that you receive notifications when I come out with a new video so that you get my content. But don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. Have a great rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are in the world and what time of day you're listening. And I will talk to you on the next video. Talk to you guys later.